And here we have the final part of our review of the Takara Tomy Transformers Generations Unite Warriors 04, the Decepticon Constructicons Devastator set. They're so big they don't even fit the frame. So they're here in we have them in both in combined mode, and the Takara Tomy version is on this side, obviously, and this is the Hasbro version. As you can see, there is a substantial amount of paint differences in paint apps. Mix Master, you get the purple fists, you get a little bit of a silver bracelet there. There's more green, obviously. There is an obvious impression that there's more green for the Takara Tomy version. The treads, the ab section is green, and you get a lot more. I suppose you get a lot more green, a lot more purple. Sorry, a lot more purple, and perhaps some more silver in this Hasbro version. You get the silver, you get some silver thighs right there. This one is purple. For some people it's very subtle. For some people they are a big difference. I think this looks more like the G1 toy, simply because of the way the color scheme is presented, has been presented in combined mode. This one is great. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just this is lacking a significant amount of paint, lacking, not significant, but substantial amount of, well, some amount of paint apps missing in some of the areas, but that doesn't take away a lot from this figure. The Hasbro version is a great toy, in my opinion. It gets my rank, I think, was very high, 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. The Takara Tomy version will definitely get a 10 out of 10 for me, because of just you get that whole G1 vibe to it. Each one has individual weapons. Each one has better, they give an extra articulation to some of the figures. The color scheme looks great, and yeah, overall I'm just a lot more pleased with the Takara Tomy version. Now there are some slight difference. I wanted to talk about just very subtle differences with the Takara Tomy version. The first one is the weapons. You're probably wondering where they all went, and it is possible to store them. Each of the weapons has MechTech pegs and MechTech ports. You can combine them to two separate pieces, and they both store nicely on the back, on the bed of long haul truck bed. So that's nice. And quite possibly in combined mode, the main significant change with the Devastator for Takara is the head. And for Hasbro versions, if you wanted to get the one with the visor, you'd get the regular release. If you wanted to get the more G1 accurate one without the visor, or toy accurate, I don't even remember which is which. If show accurate, I think, is the one with the visor, or and then toy accurate is the one without the visor. Anyway, if you want to get both head sculpts, the Takara Tomy version allows you to do that, and you can open up the forehead like so, then flip up the visor, and then close it back down, and you got the, I guess, the show version. I think, I can't even remember, but I think actually this one looks a lot nicer, in my opinion. The without the visor looks great, but it kind of looks like an Autobot. This one looks like a Decepticon. I don't know, that's just me. But both sets are great. One set will probably be 50% more expensive because it's an import, unless you live in Japan. So great work by both Takara Tomy and Hasbro. I'm really liking these sets, and for those of you who have both, you can display them together like that, or if I might suggest, I think the Hasbro version is best displayed combined, and because of the extra articulation and the weapons that comes with the Takara Tomy version, maybe it's best they get displayed as individual Constructicons side by side, the Hasbro version. That's probably how I'm going to display mine. I'm not sure unless I go back and put everything back in the box because it's just so nice. So there you go, folks. That concludes my three-part review of the Takara Tomy Transformers Generations Unite Warriors 04 Constructicons Devastator set. Thanks for watching.